The reef is a fortress of stone and shadow. The Moray Eel holds the gap between two boulders. Its jaws pulse open and closed, a silent rhythm of hunger. The Mantis Shrimp is 50 feet away, exposed in open sand. Size is not the question. The eel weighs 10 times more. The eel hunts by scent and vibration. The shrimp hunts by sight. This is not a fair fight. This is a fight that should already be over. The shrimp moves forward. The eel's head turns. The strike begins. The eel explodes from the crevice, a serpent of muscle and cartilage. Its body is a living whip, striking at the shrimp's position. The shrimp dodges left. The eel's jaws snap shut on empty water. Sand billows from the impact. The shrimp's antennae are razor straight, reading the water pressure of the eel's next move. The eel recoils, coiling its body into an S shape. This is the hunting posture. This is the moment the eel commits. The shrimp stands motionless, eyes on stalks tracking the predator's every twitch. The eel lunges again, mouth agape, displaying rows of backward curving teeth. These teeth are designed to seize and hold. The shrimp pivots, rotating its entire body on a single leg. A single leg. The eel's head slides past the shrimp's carapace by less than an inch. The shrimp extends its raptorial appendages. 2 folded clubs. These are not weapons. They are biological hammers. The eel does not know what it is facing. The eel has never faced this. The eel circles, frustrated, trailing its tail along the reef floor to stir the shrimp from cover. The shrimp retreats toward a rock outcropping. The eel accelerates, its body moving with the undulating rhythm of pure aquatic power. It closes the gap. The shrimp stops retreating. It braces its tail against the rock. The eel strikes headfirst, jaws gaping wide enough to swallow the shrimp whole. The shrimp fires. 1 club extends. The strike takes 43 milliseconds. The eel's lower jaw shatters. Teeth scatter into the current. The eel recoils, its body spasming uncontrollably. The pain is immediate. The pain is incomprehensible. The eel has been struck by a projectile that travels at 80 feet per second. The water itself compresses before the strike. The impact produces cavitation bubbles that implode with a flash of heat and light. The eel does not understand this. The eel only knows the agony. The eel retreats into the crevice, its head tucked against its own body. The shrimp does not pursue. The shrimp waits. This is the patience of the assassin. This is the discipline of the striker. The shrimp knows the eel is wounded but not defeated. The shrimp rotates its weapon limb, clicking it back into the folded resting position. The second club remains cocked. The eel's wound is not mortal, but the eel does not know this. The eel knows only that it has been struck by something that should not exist in a creature of this size. The eel's hunting confidence is gone. That is the first victory. The eel re-emerges, but its head is turned sideways, protecting its shattered jaw. It approaches with hesitation. Its strikes are slower. More careful. The shrimp reads this. The shrimp reads the hesitation. The shrimp reads the fear. The eel attempts a flanking maneuver, sliding along the reef wall to come at the shrimp from above. The shrimp's eyes rotate independently. One eye tracks the eel's approach from above. The other eye watches the eel's tail, which is still coiling for the strike. The shrimp sees the entire attack before it begins. The shrimp does not flinch. The eel drops from the wall, mouth wide, but its strike lacks the velocity of the first attacks. The shrimp steps into the strike. This is a calculated risk. The eel's teeth graze the shrimp's carapace. The shrimp fires again. The second club strikes the eel's skull, just behind the eye. The cavitation bubble forms. The bubble implodes. The force is equivalent to a .22 caliber bullet. The eel's brain is concussed. The eel goes limp. The eel drifts backward, stunned, its body going slack. For 3 seconds, the eel is entirely defenseless. The shrimp does not strike again. The shrimp could strike again. The shrimp could finish this. But the shrimp does not. The shrimp retreats, pulling itself backward into the crevice the eel once called home. The shrimp has taken the eel's territory. The shrimp has demonstrated a new law of this reef. Speed is not the only weapon. Power is not the only weapon. The eel recovers, its body shaking off the disorientation. Its jaw hangs at an unnatural angle. Its skull throbs with internal damage. The eel looks at the crevice. The eel sees the shrimp's antennae twitching from the darkness. The eel does not approach. The eel turns. The eel swims away from its own hunting ground. The shrimp watches from the crevice. The shrimp is not pursuing. The shrimp has already won. The eel's retreat is not submission. The eel's retreat is calculation. The eel has learned that this battle has a cost that outweighs any meal. The eel has learned that the small creature with the folded arms is not prey. This is a biological recalibration. This is evolution happening in real time. The reef settles. The current resumes its indifferent flow. The mantis shrimp occupies the crevice alone. The eel will hunt elsewhere. The eel will feed on smaller prey tonight. The shrimp will rebuild its burrow. The shrimp will wait for the next intruder. This is the truth of the wild. The hierarchy is not fixed. The hierarchy is a negotiation, written in blood and rewritten in retreat. The mantis shrimp did not win because it was stronger. It won because it could deliver the same lesson twice, and because it knew when to stop. The eel did not lose because it was weak. It lost because it could not adapt to a threat it could not see.
A crab claw and broken teeth,
This is the nature of battle. The victor is not always the one who hits hardest.
Sharp fragments for piercing and tearing.
The victor is the one who understands what the opponent does not. The reef does not mourn the eel. The reef does not celebrate the shrimp. The reef simply continues, as it has for millions of years, a stage for the endlessly repeating drama of calculation and consequence.